Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number second. Okay, and we are going to be start with a different topic, which is again not a part of service now. Okay, when we guys started discussion that we want to get a training of service now, and I say it is a techno-functional training. So let's understand that what do you mean by the functional here and to whom I am referring as a functional here. Okay, so functional here I am referring to the business analyst. Okay, we always say that Atul, we are a business analyst. We gather the requirement. But can someone tell me what is the meaning of the requirement? What do you understand by the word requirement here? Anyone can put any thought here.
The needs which they have, towards maybe towards the client.
Okay. What else?
Needs fulfillment.
Needs fulfillment. Okay. What else?
The service that is needed.
The service that is needed. What else? What else? What do you mean by the word requirement?
Things needed.
Sorry?
Things needed.
Okay. Needed. Okay. Pains needed. Okay. What else?
Job functions.
Okay. What else? So in short, I can say means requirement means something we need. Okay. Maybe that need is for the client. Maybe that need is for myself. Maybe that need is of my kid. Maybe that need is of my wife. Something when we need, when we wish, when we want, it become a requirement. Okay, so in the same manner, that is the correct answer I can say you have given. So let's see what I have in my bucket. Requirement means a thing that is needed or wanted. I need food. Then the question comes, why? I'm hungry. I'm feeling hungry now. I need water. Why? I'm feeling thirsty. I need some medicine. Why? Because I'm not feeling well. Then we say a thing that is compulsory, a necessary condition that also add the value in that particular term called the requirement. So maybe going forward, let's put a thought here. When I ask the question, it is not necessary that you have to be answered from the client perspective, from the business perspective, from the industry perspective. It can be layman. So like Nave, you say something which needed by client, but you're also a human being. You also need something. Why you guys are in this training? Because you have a need to learn service now. You have some mandatory condition, compulsory condition. If I want to grow further, I have to get this thing done. So if I pick up the next slide, it's a little more clear. Okay. This one. Now the question comes that what is requirement gathering? Atul, simple gathering means to collect, to ask the people what they need. According to me, our mothers are the best business analysts. let me take a step back. Who is the business analyst? According to you, who is the business analyst, or what is the definition of the business analyst? What do you think? Jimmy, who is the business analyst, or what do you mean by the word business analyst?
Gathering the requirements and meeting the client's perspective.
Okay. What next? What else? Bakar Imam. What do you think? Yes, go ahead, Sham. Go ahead, Sham.
Business analysts are people who organize a business.
Okay. Okay, who organize the business? Okay. Bakar.
Sir, business analyst is a person who who's actually sets, or I can say who organizes or have some specific who sets up, who follows the rules for the sets of business and analyze any of the things regarding the business.
Okay. Tausif. Tausif. Latif, what do you think? Who is business analyst?
A business analyst helps with analyzing all the risks associated with the business. It gives clear functions of what is needed to get the business done and what is expected of the business.
Okay. Okay. Fine. We have a new participant as well. Oyep. I guess I'm calling it right name. Oyep. You can see on my screen the mouse is there, right? Who is business analyst? ED. Who is business analyst? Okay, now let's come back to the another example. When I say business analyst, you guys start putting the things according to the business. Sir, who take care business, who understand business, who manage the risk. Do you think my father or your father or our parents, not a business analyst? Are, according to you, are they business analysts or not? What do you say, Satya? Are your parents are business analysts or not?
Yes, I think they are.
They are. Why?
Because I think as a parent, I can find out things about the needs of the children or needs of my son or daughter.
Okay.
And I think a business analyst elicitates for requirements or business needs by talking to them and finding out,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Satya? You as a parent is a business analyst or not? Navya.
Yes, definitely yes.
Then why you guys are saying that okay, business analyst is the one who understands the business? Are we doing any business with our kids?
No.
It's all about learning the necessities to meet the requirements.
Correct. So business analyst is a person who know how to get the requirement from other person. I give one example, and generally I put this example a lot of time in my trainings as well. Okay, let's say when Navya was a kid, 7-8 years old kid, she went to school. She came back from school and she was upset. She came and she put down her bag on the school bag on the sofa, and she sit like a sad feeling. Her mother came and asked, Navya, what happened? Navya keep quiet, did not speak. Mother again asked, okay, what happened? She did not speak. Now mother again asked, okay, tell me, how was your test today? Navya starts speaking. It was good. Only one word, it was good. Again Navya mother asked, how was the lunch? It was good. Next question. Have you had your lunch? Only half. Why half? Now see the way that mother is asking the question. Why half? Because half was taken by my other friend. And she kicked me as well. And I fall down on the floor. Now, if you build a canonical order for this, you will able to understand that how the mother work as a business analyst to get the requirement from the Navya, that why she is sad. This is what the ultimate goal, right? I as a business analyst want to know. Guys, any question? Are you understanding? Are you with me? You say yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you say yes, it means I am able to gather the requirement. So this is what that is. I personally says our parents or specifically our mothers are the best business analysts in this universe. She know how to handle. She know how to gather the requirement. Sometime by hook, sometime by crook. But yes, she know now she identified that why Navya is sad. And to fix that problem, tomorrow morning, the next morning, she make a 2 lunch box. One complete for Navya and one for her friend. Because she understands that what is the problem statement Navya is facing. And to fix that, she gave the solution as well. So this is what the process, how to get the requirement from the customer. That is called the term used we could call the allocation. Someone says allocation, someone says allocating. Different people call different way of this person. Eliciting as well, someone says. So what is this thing? What is this particular thing? That's how you are getting the requirement. Gathering the requirement is called the eliciting. And to gather the requirement, there is this proper format everybody use. Like if you go for some medical test, on the reception, they will ask the things in a specific order. They want to know, are you insured or not? But they will not ask you directly. They will say, okay, your name, your date of birth, are you working, where are you working, which company, and then they put, do you have any kind of insurance? Yes. So they want to be understand that are you insured or not, but they have a way to do that part. Like doctor examine number of tests and then give a report. Hey, you are all fine, nothing. It's happened. Maybe weather change, atmosphere change. You had something bad in your lunch or breakfast or dinner. So this is what this eliciting word came to the picture. Okay. So what it do basically, this eliciting word it do. Okay. The word elicited is defined to draw forth or bring out, to call forth or draw out. A very important part. To draw forth or bring out. What Navya's mother did with Navya to know that why she's sad. She was doing this part. Draw forth or bring out. Maybe Navya say, okay, mother asked, how was your test? It was okay. How much you score? 3 marks out of 10. Why? Because I don't know the rest of the question. Why you don't know? Because teacher did not teach in the class properly. Why? Because I sat in the last bench. Why? Because I reached school late. Why? Because I sleep late in the night. Why? Because there was a function in the house. See the chronic order you are be seeing. What mother is doing? Want to be identify that what is the potential problem here, and then what she do? Navya, go on the bed 9 o'clock sharp. Navya, go to bed 9 o'clock. In the morning sharp 6 o'clock she get up. By 7:30 she is in school and now she is sitting on the first bench. This is what the information or as a response is doing. Because unless I will not able to understand your problem, I cannot give you the solution as well. I know me and Navya had a lot of discussion. Atul, I want to do this course, how to do, what to do. I have this doubt, I have that doubt. I understand her requirement. And then I say, yes, if you think you can come now. This is what I done the second part. First part I understand, second part I give her a response. Okay, so this is the main thing which work in the elicitation. Requirement gathering is a very fancy word or very old word, but the word in the industry, in the BA industry, we use called the elicitation. We'll see in the next slide that what the major activities a BA do. Okay, now what is required for the BA is called the collaboration. Without collaboration, it is tough for BA to get the requirement. So you can see collaboration is an act of 2 or more people working together, common goal. If you remember, what happened, guys? Who is sharing the screen? Don't do, please. Okay. This one. Why it is a collaboration of 2 or more people? Because you as a BA want to understand the requirement, and I as a customer want to give you the requirement. More information I give to you, more easy for you to build the solution. Now, if Navya is telling everything to her mother, that why she is not able to understand the topic, because mother asks a lot of question, and that is called the probing. I probe you guys as well, guys. Any doubt? I put a lot of examples so that I can understand. Are you understanding the topic or not? This is called the probing, and this is what a BA do. More you probe, more you are on a success way. But whenever I am gathering the requirement, I have to follow this principle. The requirement should be specific. Sorry, should be smart. Atul, smart means a good outfit, have a good makeup. No. SMART stands for, let me give you here. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Like I said, guys, I am providing the service now training. Or maybe someone came to me, Atul, I want to learn service now. What do you want to learn in service now? Be specific, because service now is too big. So, and did you notice that mother asking the specific question? She did not ask that did you go for water or did you go for lunch break or not. She asked that why you sit in the last bench. This is a specific she's asking. Measurable. You should able to track the outcome. Now, yesterday was the first day and today is the second day. Can we measure the knowledge increment in your mind now? Yes, Atul. I'm confident. Yes, I know something about BA. I'm confident I know something about ITIL. This is what? Measurable. Achievable. Which is feasible. Testing is feasibility. Testing the feasibility of the effort. If you people get a job after this training, if you people able to certify yourself in the service now, then I can say, yes, I can see that testing the feasibility of the efforts. You put efforts and you achieve it. And the second last is called the relevant. When I say that, guys, I'm giving you the service now training, I have a clear vision, mission and goal in my mind. That as per the agenda what we have, I will give you the maximum detail. So that whenever you go for your interview, whenever you go for your certification exam, when you go for some your role promotion or the progression, you should able to get that thing very easily. This is what a relevancy. Maybe in the 2 days you notice we're not doing any kind of a gossips. In the morning, hey, how are you? How's your life? How's your husband? How's your wife? How's your kid? No, because that is not relevant to our goal or the vision or the mission. Our goal, everybody goal in this class is that only one thing. Want to learn service now up best. This is what relevancy and time bound. I cannot say, guys, this training is for the 5 years. It has a time bound because it has some specific agenda to complete. So always remember that your requirement should be a smart always. Let's say we can achieve this, complete this course in the 45 days. That is the time bound. Maybe 1 hour daily, maybe 2 hour daily, maybe 5 hour daily, maybe 30 minutes daily, but we are able to achieve this, a time bound activity that we can complete in the 40 to 45 days. This is what the requirement is specific, because the first question everybody asks when they reach out to me, Atul, what is the course duration? Because you want to see the time bounding, that how much time I have to be spent. Then you see, Atul, are you able to get any kind of a job? Yes, you can get, maybe you cannot get. So these are the things we have to be defined, we have to be understand very clearly when we are getting the requirements. Any doubt, any question till this point before I proceed further on the next slide? Go ahead, guys, go ahead.
No, good so far.
Okay, only one person goes good apart. Good. So now what you have to do? You have to be think, or you have to be gather the requirement. Now start thinking in a way when your mother says, hey, go and bring something from market. When your wife says, let's get a new air conditioner for our house. Think try to elicitate the requirement, why we need. Let me show you the fundamental. Okay, here I can go because I'm pursuing my research as well. So these are the 5 questions you should ask. What I need, what I want to be achieve. Why there is a problem. How I can resolve it. Where it is getting impacted. Who can help me to do this part? And when this issue was raised. If you understand this 5W and 1H, you are done in your BA area. And I ask the same thing when you approach me, you guys approach me, right? Atul, I want to get a service now training or this training. This one. Atul, what you teach, or I ask, what you want to be learned in service now? The first problem, the first W. Why you want to learn service now? You will surprised to know that we have one participant who is a lecturer for a long time, who is a professor. More than 10 years he worked in the teaching industry. Then I asked, why you want to be learned service now? In our list we have a participant who is an entrepreneur, who is running a good business, but still he want to be learned service now. I said, why? How you will learn? People ask me, Atul, how you will give a training? It's a online, it's a offline. Where? Importance. Who? Only you want to attend or someone else want to be attend? And when you think that you needed training? And when as a business analyst, I understand this fundamental. Half better done. Because this is what the problem statement. You will surprised to know that there's a lot of participants, people reach out to me, to whom I said, guys, this training is not for you. Atul, I'm looking at deep dive in service now. Good, but not in my training. You can do that part. What I know, I'm telling it. So that's fine. That's happen. So this is the fundamental you should know. Let me put this image. It is, and this is not only for the business analyst part, guys. This is helpful if you want to do in your day-to-day routine life. Think on that part. Why I need, what I need, how I can achieve, who are getting impacted. This one. I always says this 45 days journey is tough. I get up in the morning, you guys are in the midnights. You are sacrificing your family. Who are those guys to whom you're sacrificing? In our BA world, we call them as a stakeholder. Maybe directly I don't know that who is spouse for Navya, who is wife of ED, who is wife of Yogesh, who is wife of Aman. I don't know. But I know that these are the guys who are directly or indirectly getting impacted with my training. These are the for whom we actually work. Second fundamental in the BA part. For me, it is important that you guys understand the things very clearly. Because if you understand, it means indirectly your families be getting benefited for the same. Stakeholder means a person, a group, a user, a community who has an interest in your business, in your work. I'm sure if you guys are married, your kids ask, because your husband, your wife can understand, okay, you want to be learn something new, but your kids ask, mom, why you're going now in the midnight? Cannot you sleep with me now? My son asked sometime on the weekends that would, hey, Papa, you don't have a training today? I said, no, today is a rest day. I have off. It means those are the stakeholders who are getting impacted due to my work. And this is what we have to be do. We have to be reach out to the different stakeholders to get the requirement. We will see in the next few slides. We will see when we start for the service now training. Now I'll give you the examples. Now we have a three type of requirements: functional, non-functional, or transition. Functional means which is must for the user. Like let's pick up example which I pick up yesterday. If the phone you are carrying, if from that particular phone, if I withdraw, if I remove the calling function, SMS function, will you able to survive with that phone? Answer will be no. That is the functional requirement. That is must. That is must. And companies are charging for this only. Companies are charging for this only. Then the non-functional. The quality attributes, design, implementation constraints, external interface, that is product must have. If I put two options in front of you, a phone which is foldable, a phone which has a 5-inch screen, which one you pick up? You pick up the folding one. The reason, because it is giving you something good attribute. Design is there, but that is a non-functional requirement. You can still call with the phone which is not a foldable phone. You can still call, you can still use internet, you can still do the recording. But that is a non-functional requirement for me. Chicken, I am getting it. Foldable phone 25,000. Normal phone is 15,000. If you think from me, I'll pick up the 15,000 phone. Because foldable is not a must requirement for me. No. It is a good to have. If it is a cheap, I'm okay. If it is not cheap, I'm not okay. This is what we can ask the person who is the entrepreneur here. I'll not pick up the name and I'll not say that you answer it, but the way they work, what I have to be must to provide to the customer. There's a term come, let me pick up this part. Yesterday we were discussing, right? This is the latest guest lecture I delivered. Value add. The feature, the characteristics, the business activity for which customer is willing to pay. If I say, guys, I am charging 1 lakh rupees for this course, but I will give you a very deep dive in service. Now you will able to know ITSM, ITOM, ITBM, GRC, everything in detail. You are willing to pay for this because that is a value add for you. But on the top, if I say, guys, I am adding something on the Salesforce, I am something adding on the Jira, I am something adding on the maybe some other tool. You says, Atul, no, I don't want. Like when we go to the restaurant, after having a food, we always not interested to pay the service tax. Oh, what service tax? This is your responsibility. I'm there, I'm eating. But you're not interested to pay for that. That is called the non-value add. That is called the non-value add, which you don't want to pay. And at last, business non-value add. Like customer is or the company is saying which is required for the regulatory framework. When we go for the scripting part, there's a word came called the customization and the configuration. Okay. What this says, what is business non-value add? Maybe the businessman in this group, he know this thing. There's a few activities which you have to do to be a regulatory way of work. That you have to do this thing, and customer is not willing to pay for the same. Like if I say, I'm not sure that about in being in UK now, but in India, when we have office parties, okay, specifically in when I was in Pune, okay, when we go for the venue booking, that particular person say, sir, you had to be pay 10,000 rupees for the DJ license. You have to be pay 10,000 rupees for the liquor license. Why? Sir, this is a regulatory work. If you did not have a license, I cannot serve you the liquor. If you don't have a license, I cannot give you the DJ entertainment. This is what the business non-value add. You have to pay. But you don't want to pay, but you have to pay because to meet the regulatory framework here. This is what the value work. Let me come back on this part. And what is the transition part? Transition means what you have in the current state and what you want in the desired state. That is called the transition. Current state, Atul, I know service now. Desired state, Atul, I should able to write in my CV, I am a certified ServiceNow administrator. This is my desired state. Right? So this is called the transitional requirement. I'm mixing a lot of things, yes. So that your mind should be open for the 360-degree angle now. These are the terms which we're discussing, value. If when I go to the client side for the workshop, my first question there to the client, what value you're looking for by solving this problem? What you'll be getting? You are spending $2 million on this project. What value you are looking for in the return? We want to use ServiceNow, but come on, be specific. What value you want to be achieved? There's a theory, diffusion of innovation, which says that only 2.5% things are innovated for a given time frame, and only 10% people are there or the committees are there who work as an early adopter. Why? Because they want to take the benefit of that early thing. There's a things in ServiceNow as well. ServiceNow provide the personal instance and the official instance. Now we are going to do the training on the Tokyo release, the latest one which has been released. But that is not the official release, guys. That is only for the early bird. Early bird means the customers who want to keep updating their self in the market. Guys, we are on the latest release. Those are the come under that category. Who want to prove something in the market. Like one of my friend, after 6 months he changed the phone. I said, come on, you're so rich. Hey, no, it's not about rich, yeah, man. I want to keep a status. Within 6 months, he changed the phone. I was seeing him from the iPhone 5 or 6, and now he has the iPhone 13 Pro. And he's saying, I'm fed up now. I'm looking for a new phone. Come on. This is what the desired states. What you have in the current and where you want to be achieved. And this is the fundamental of the business analyst, guys. We call this term as a as is and to be. Where I am standing and where I want to be go. Everybody in this batch, including myself, we have a as is status. Atul, we want to be learned service now. What after 45 days, what you want to be achieved? I want to get a job in service now. That is my desired state. It's true, right? And all these things to reach to the desired state, we are doing all these activities. Clear, guys, on this part? Any doubt? Don't feel I'm not a psychological or the philosophy professor. But these are the parts which is required for us to be understand to get the business. I'm sure before spending the money in this training, before you deciding to come into this training, if you are married, you definitely discuss the things with your spouse. Bakar asked to his wife.
Yeah.
Navya asked to her husband. ED asked to his wife. Satya asked to his wife. Hey, I'm planning for this service now training. Do you think that it is good for me? And the same question which I asked, your spouse also asked. Why you want to do? Where you want to looking for the desired state? Who will provide the training? How much the money is involved? How much the duration it is involved? Because those are the stakeholders. They know that if Satya is in the training in the morning 9:30 to 10:30, it means Satya wife cannot give any task to her during that time because he's dedicatedly working on this training now. This is what we as a business analyst do. Now, this is important part. What I do as a business analyst. Okay, now you tell me, guys. You are a business analyst. What you do? Tell me. Put the wild thoughts. You are a business analyst. Everybody say, right? You are parents. You are a business analyst. What you do as a business analyst? Speak. I want the answer.
What
Go ahead, Satya. Go ahead. Okay, Navya. What you do as a business analyst? Okay, let me put an example now. Okay.
Sorry, repeat your question again.
What you do as a business analyst?
As a business analyst, we do gather requirements. I mean, like we do know like what the client needs.
Okay.
And then based on their requirements, we'll work around.
Okay, ठीक है. Latif, what you do as a business analyst?
As a business analyst, you help to guide the business in the right direction and helps them to run their activities smoothly.
Okay. Shyam, what you do as a business analyst?
Check the issues and requirements of the clients and find the solutions for those.
Okay. Aman, what you do as a business analyst? Fatima, what you do as a business analyst? Jimmy, what you do as a business analyst? Ola Davis, what you do as a business analyst? Bakar, what do you do as a business analyst?
Uh, as a business analyst, we have to we have to understand the processes of business and
Okay,
try to interpret and officiate those process
okay,
according to myself.
good. So everybody has a standard answer. Atul, I as a business analyst gather the requirement and work on that requirement. Now let me put another example. Okay, there is a marriage. Let's say in your family, your brother or sister is in the age of the marriage now. And parent says, let's proceed for his or her marriage. How the process work? Number one, you start looking for a, let's say you're in your house, your sister is ready for the marriage now. She's in the age and parents want to get her married soon. How the process work? And understand this is what we do. And it will state you that you are doing only or you know only 2% of the work. Your mother or the father or the parents start looking for the groom in the locality. They start approaching to the different people, maybe some relatives, maybe some close friends. They start looking into the some marriage portals or websites kind of things. Okay, they get a good match. They set up a meeting. Both parties came. Before they set up a meeting, your parents say, no, the groom part is coming at our home to see our daughter. Let's do the arrangements. Who are all coming from their side? They're coming 6 members, father, mother, the groom, his sister, and 2 uncle and auntie. Okay, now we have to get the some arrangement for the tea, snacks, maybe lunch. If they're coming during the afternoon time, let's plan some lunch as well. Your parents start doing that part. Okay, the event happen. The people arrive. The people, bride and grooms, meet with each other. Parents discuss with each other. They went away. Internally, parents are discussing with you or your sister. How's the behavior? Do you like the groom or and all the things? Parents discussing with each other. I think this is a good match, good family. Boys is well settled, well educated, well earning, and they say yes. We are happy with this relationship. Let's proceed further. Now tell me, where is the requirement gathering? Now tell me in this complete process, where is the requirement gathering? Because it is a myth in our mind that being a business analyst, I only gather the requirement. No, never. Before the groom party reach out to my house, I have to do the arrangements. Their snacks, their tea, their lunch, items in that particular particular ceremony, place to sit in a house, a separate place for the bride and groom or the boy and girl to talk with each other. This is what as a business analyst we do. Eliciting only this phase. This is important point. Requirement planning and the management. Let's say Navya says, guys, I invite everybody at my house for a lunch. She start planning that. She start management that. Maybe she reach out to us. Okay, tell me how many of you are be vegetarian and non-vegetarian? I said, guys, I'm vegetarian. Just say we are okay with the non-veg as well. Okay. You guys are coming alone or you're coming with a family? I said, I'll come with my family. Okay, Atul, do you have a kid? Yes. She's getting the planning and management now. She's not getting the requirement. No, she's just asking the questions to make a good plan here. This is what a BA need to be do. Before you kick off the requirement gathering, you have to be set up the atmosphere so that you should know to whom I'm going to be talk. As I say, that stakeholders are the important point where in the complete cycle where you will know that who is your stakeholder. Not here. Here you will know that who is your stakeholder. I'll share you one or maybe one or two videos link on specifically on this part, that who is stakeholder. You do this part here. The planning part is here. Once you plan, then you start the requirement allocation or elicitation. Like both the parties at my home now, we are discussing. I'm asking to the question to the boy and they're asking to the question to the girl. We're gathering the requirement, how their background, how their family background, where they stay, where the boy work, where the girl work, how much they're earning, what's their plan to be settled down in India, in outside India, in their own home, in their own country, in their own state. We do this thing and then we document. Always remember, if you are married and you are going in a function, any function, birthday party, anniversary party, maybe funeral, maybe baby shower, maybe marriage, any party you go, in the return when you're returning, you and your wife or you or your husband, you always discuss about the same thing. The things which in your mind you start documenting. Hey, food was good. Decoration was good. Have you seen that lady? She's looking so bad. This is what requirement analysis and the documentation. Now, when the groom and bride, the boy and the girl met with each other, the families met with each other, both families are starting the requirement analysis part. They document things in their mind. Boy is well settled. He's earning a good amount. He's in a good company, in a good position. He has his own house. He has his own business as well. This is what you're doing, the requirement analysis and the documentation. And finally, we go for the solution assessment and validation. When you go and talk to your daughter or your son, are you happy with this meeting? Do you have any other question? We are thinking that it is a good match for you. Are you okay with the same? You're doing the solution assessment and the validation. Maybe some parents don't want to be send their daughter very far from them. They say, no, I'm looking for a match who is in my state only, not even outside the country or not outside the state. This thing happened with me when my parents were looking for a bride for me. My parents got a lot of call, and I told them very clearly in the beginning, please tell to the other party that I have no plan to be shift to the North India. I'm staying in Pune for a long time, so that they should know. So what is this? They're doing the validation and the assessment part. And once you and your parents are ready with the requirement, then you communicate with the other party. And other party also do the same thing and they communicate with you. Yes, Mr. X, my daughter is happy with this relationship. Can we proceed and convert this as a formal and let's become a in-laws for each other now? This is what the communication. I am 100% sure if you ask the same question to your friends, hey, you are a business analyst, what you do? People have only one answer. I gather the requirement. Then tell me who do the communication. This is we do as a communication. So now after this session, it should be clear in your mind. You're not only doing this part, you're doing all these things. All these things. You just take example. Let's say that my daughter or my son, it's his first birthday. And I want to be celebrated on the grand level. You have a plan. You elicit the requirement. You analyze it. You make a budgeting and all the things. And then you start inviting the other people. Right? So this is what the BA do. And to do this part, a BA need to be asked 6 questions. See, remember what www. What kind of changes you're looking for? What are the needs we are trying to satisfy? Remember this part. This thing. What are the solutions we are creating or the changing? Who are the stakeholders involved? What do stakeholders consider be a value? And what are the context the solution is giving? Everybody till this point, or any doubt, any question, any clarification required?
No, good.
Don't feel sleepy now.
No.
Good, Eddie. Now, the last point which I want to be discussed here, where it is gone, not this, not this. This one. Very important. This is the fundamental of the BA. And we call this as a BACCM model. Business Analyst Core Concept model. It has 6 terms. And these 6 terms are important when you are gathering the requirement, when you are analyzing the requirement, when you are communicating the requirement, when you are doing the requirement planning, when you're doing the solution assessment. Number 1, what is change? The act of transformation in response to a need. The last 2 years changed the way of thinking for everybody regarding the work from home. Till 20th, I guess 20th March 2020. If you ask your manager that, hey, I want to do the work from home, he simply say no. And now if you ask that I want to do a work from home, or I want to work from office, he said no. This is what? A transformation. And see, the words are matching here. That change means something you are giving as a response to a need. And what is need? It is sorry. Need means a problem or opportunity to be addressed. That is a need. Problem. This is a problem for everybody. During this COVID, many people start their own business, making a face mask, making a sanitizer. Many people start the tiffin services, and they're earning well now. I started as well. I started the online guest lectures because I know that now colleges are off. Nobody is inviting anybody in the college, but I want to pursue with this passion. I started online guest lectures then. This is what? A problem, opportunity to be addressed. A need. You are here for a need. and you're looking for a change. After this training, it will be completely changed. And I'll not praise myself, but I have a lot of examples. People say earlier nobody listened me in my team, but after watching your videos, people are approaching me for the solutions now. This is what the change. Solution. A specific way of satisfying one or more need in a context. Again, new word is there now, guys. I want to be learn service now. That is my need. Change we will see after 45 days. Solution, yes, I provide, but in a satisfying or in a specific way. I have a proper agenda. We will go through the agenda and you will get everything in a format, but in a context. What is context now? Context specifically means the circumstances that influence or are influenced by the provided understanding of a change. You are in a need of money and you find out that $200 is lying on the road now. Two options. Be honest, don't pick up. But the context is saying that you're in the need of the money. You're going to pick up the $200. This is what the context. Circumstances that influence. Now everybody is in a situation where they want, no, I want to be learned service now. I see that service now market is growing. They're influenced. And now you want to be achieve the change. And stakeholder. A group or individual with a relationship to the change, the need or the solution. Again, same example. I am giving you the training, you are getting the training, and we have a stakeholder in the background who have a direct relationship with the change. My wife feel happy that I'm sharing my knowledge. You feel happy because you're getting the knowledge. This is what the stakeholder. Your husband, your wife is happy because you are pursuing your career now. They're supporting in the background. Those are the stakeholders. And the value, the worth, importance, or the usefulness of something, but in a context. If in this training, for the 1 hour training, if I start talking about your family, or Navya, how are you doing? ED, how are you doing? How's your family? How's your kid? Aman, how's your kid? Satya, how's your family? Who are in your family? You said, Atul, come on. This is not the purpose. This is not the value I'm getting it from your training. Sorry, I'm not happy. I'm leaving. Because we are going out of context. The context is only one thing in mind. We want to be learned service now. Okay, that's fine. 1 minute, 2 minutes is fine. You asking for the well-being for everybody. That's good, Atul. But if I start talking about your personal life in the call, then we are going out of context. And this is what we discuss in our ground rules. You ask the question in the relationship of the service now. Don't bring anything. Atul, I'm trying to bake a cake. Do you know how it can be done? Come on, is it related to the context? No. Is it the need? No. It is a change? No. Are I able to provide any value on that part? No. Then why are you asking this question to me? So being a business analyst, now I come to the actual point. Being a business analyst, you should ask the question which is relevant to the customer in a context of the problem. Let's say we are working on a project that is for the implementation of the share market. And I start discussing about hey, do you have a good sofa set in your office? From where you buy? You can buy from me as well. Is this the context? No. Ask the question, okay, you want to set up a new share market software. How much experience you have in the share market? How you deal in the share market? How you calculate the percentage in the share market? These are the relevant questions, which is be in the context format. Is what a BA have to follow. You have to be by heart, and these words are, these definitions are not written by me. This has been picked up via standard book that is called the BACCM. I pick up these definitions from there only. So no need to be changed any word in this part. These are the standard wordings we have to be followed. Now let me come to my favorite place. Any doubt, guys? Any question? Any clarification required? Anybody's having any issue, doubt, question, clarification? Tosif, Ola Davis, Fatima, Ope, Edie, Navya, Latif, Yogesh, Bakar, Jimmy, Satya, Aman, and Shyam. Any doubt, any question?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay, good. Sometimes, sorry, go ahead.
Requirement elicitation, slide more. Yeah.
Okay. So if I say let's forget the word, fancy word called the elicitation. Remember the word requirement gathering. Now, if you are a married man and you have a kids, and your kids are demanding for a big toy, how you gather the requirement from him? Why you want, what you want to be achieved? You already have a lot of toys. What is the special in this toy? Who recommend you this toy? Where you have seen this toy? You're getting the requirement, that from where that thought has been come. Like we do. We always told to our kids, don't lie. Don't steal anything from anybody. If you want, let me know. But let's say there's an incident happen. Okay, and I got a complaint from the school teacher. And he called me, Mr. X or Mr. Atul, can you come to the school because your son is lying here. He's not telling us the truth. Then I reach, I discuss, I sorted out the case. But I want to be identify that from where my son is getting these bad habits. This is what the requirement gathering. I'll start searching. I'll start asking his friend list. Okay, who is your friend? Where you go? What you play? How you play? So that I should know, are they playing something wrong? Are they in the wrong company? Are they doing the wrong activities in the school, which is not be seen by anybody? This is what the requirement gathering I do. In simple, in a bottom and a short mean, I can say requirement gathering means to understand the pain of a customer. Feel like it's your pain. Only then you are able to get the requirements. This is what a BA need to be do. Probing, and probing. More you probe, more you get the requirements. Like I probe you guys. Guys, any doubt, any question, any clarification? Have you understand completely? Are you with me? Are you sleeping? Okay, tell me this thing, tell me this thing, tell me that thing. What do you understand by this word? What I'm doing, I'm probing you guys to get my solution, my answer, that are you understanding or not? This is a drawback of the online trainings. I cannot see anybody. We are sitting at our home, but on the faith we are doing a training. This is what the requirement gathering or the requirement elicitation here. Clear, Bakar?
Yes, sir.
Good. Anybody has any other doubt, any question, any clarification? Okay, so let me stop the recording. We will take a quick attendance now. Okay. Any questions, Satya? Okay, no, good.